Hey folks, it's Federico here, and today I'm showing you this patch. I'm working on this since a while. It started as a request from a patron of mine on Discord, and the request was can we do like gears mechanic and actually also piston mechanics in Max using the phys system? And my answer was I'm not really sure. So I went to check out and I gave it a go. And it comes out that we can do gears mechanics in Max using the physics system. So this patch is like a little gears experience, I guess, which you can place gears close to the this red one, which is a motor, the motor gear, and then they will mesh and they will move. And then you can place another one with your mouse. And then if you're not satisfied, you can also move it with your mouse. And you can maybe stop the motor, set the motor velocity to 0, or make it go faster. By default, I'm setting the frame rate to 200, so the animation should be pretty smooth. And there is also sound, so this should be the sound of the motor. And I'm doing the sound with these. It's a patch from the book Designing Sound from Andy Farnell, and I adapted it to Max a lot of years ago. And now I had another opportunity to use it. So this should simulate a brushed electric motor. The sound is linked to the motor velocity. So the faster it goes, the faster should be the virtual motor sound as well. And then what else you can do is that you can select a gear, select a different one, for example, press Shift, and you can place it then in the scene. And they don't really mesh very nicely, these gears. These are gears I have downloaded from the internet. I will put the link in the description from the artist that made them. It's a very cool package full of gears. I'm not sure they are supposed to be like mechanically accurate. This is not like precision designed gears. This is like for video games, just for aesthetic purpose, I believe. So if you have another set of gears that you would like to use, you can actually do that. You can put them in the patcher folder, and I will put the instructions on how to do that in my Patreon post. And then these gears should appear here in this menu, in this UI menu here. So I'm using jit.ui, the new jit.ui with Max 9 for this menu and the slider here and the restart button. And by the way, yeah, you will need Max 9 to run this patcher because it uses the V8 engine, it uses jit.ui, and the whole code is written in JavaScript using the ES6 syntax, so you will need V8 for that, so Max 9. Now let's go into the JS code to see how this whole thing works. So we have an entry point file which is called gears.js, includes a bunch of other files. Gets the name of the rendering context automatically, and then it uses a callback to get context events like mouse position, mouse click, shift click, control click, all this sort of stuff. And then there is a class for the model, a class for the whole gears system. There is a class for the UI elements, basically just the slider and the button. There is a class for this warning sign that appears when the ghost gear, which is like the mode in which you can see if you can actually position a gear. If it gets red, it means you cannot place a gear. So when it's green, you can do it. And the warning sign as a class for itself. This like electricity sign that appears when you collide the ghost gear with a natural gear. And then we got implicit context. This is actually a file that you have already inside the Max code base. I just modified it a bit. And then there is a class for the UI menu, which is this menu here. And this UI menu class should be reusable. It's not like hard coded for this project. Should be pretty much reusable. If you want to use it yourself in your JS code, you can just take these and put it in your JS code. The interface is very simple. Should be pretty handy. That's it. Would be cool to expand these little gears thing to include like pivots, so shafts on which the gears are rotating. So you could then build 3D gears and not just have it them in 2D. If you go here with north to 0, you can see the whole gears in 3D, which could be pretty cool if you get a nice stack of them nicely running. If you use the same type of gear, it actually works pretty nicely. So you can just stick to to a single gear. Or if you use like gears that actually mesh nicely together, then it will also work with different gears. Detailed instructions on how to operate the patch I will put as well in my Patreon post, like that you need to double click and shift and double click to actually place gears. So if you're interested in how this whole thing works, check it out on my Patreon. It's now for the top supporter tier, which is like $20 or 20 euros per month. But in a week or so, I will degrade it to the professional patcher, which is 8 euros per month. So like who pledges more gets early access, and then it's available to everybody that pledges a bit less. I hope this is interesting, and I'm looking forward to your feedback on this and see if you have any ideas on how this could be expanded. And if there is enough interest, I will definitely expand it further. So see you soon with some new stuff. Take care, have fun.